We're coming to what I think is one of the most special parts of this show. It's an effort to match technology with talent, and I wouldn't ask anyone with lesser talent, if that's possible, than this particular vocalist to take it on. Marissa Mulder is now going to perform the song All the Things You Are to my father's accompaniment.
Something to make my heart beat the faster. What did I long for? I never really knew. Finding your love, I found my adventure. Touching your hand, my heart beats the faster. All that I want in all of this world is you. that makes the lonely winter seem long. You are the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the brink of a lovely song. You are the angel glow that lights a star. The dearest things I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine when all the things you are mine. Star. The dearest things I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine when all the things you are
Thank you, Marissa. Incredible. All the Thing You Are was my father's perhaps favorite song because he was the first person to sing it, play it, I'm sorry. Look at what Marissa has done. I'm thinking of it as singing. So gorgeous. The song was written for a play called Very Warm for May that didn't really succeed, but that standard grew out of it. And Oscar Hammerstein II and Jerome Kern brought the music to Cy, who was then the orchestra and rehearsal pianist, to play the night after they wrote it, and it went in the show the next day. So it's a piece that my father held quite dear, and of course it went on to incredible success. The next two numbers come to us because of the generosity and Richard Behrens' catalyst of the website. I got a call from a fellow named Bob Wood Jr. From Seattle. He'd found the website and discovered my contact information. He called me to tell me that his father, Bob Wood Sr., and my father were dear friends in Minneapolis growing up together. They were about 6 years apart. And Cy, at age 13, wanted to be in the orchestra that Bob Wood Sr. had at that time, and approached Bob Wood Sr. and said, "Can I be in your orchestra?" But he was playing the cello. And we had always thought from his liner notes that he took up the piano because, as he put it in his liner notes to A Dry Martini, Please, and Cy Walter at Peacock Alley, it was too hard to transport the cello on the Minneapolis bus system. So he took up the piano, which was probably easier, I suppose. In any event, that wasn't the true story. Bob Wood revealed the true story, and that was that my father wanted to be in Bob Wood's orchestra, and when Bob Wood Sr. said to Cy, "Well, you've got a great music teacher in your mother, why don't you learn the piano, and then you can be in my orchestra?" And Cy said, "Deal." And as Bob Wood Sr.'s memoirs reflect, he came back having learned the piano and joined his orchestra. And the time interval was 3 months. So he, as Bob Wood Jr. said, my father had a birth defect. He was just genius. Immodestly, I say, but true. So the song that is now about to be performed by Marissa is called Who Am I? And we only have it because another gift that Bob Wood Jr. made to me was his father's collection of rare transcription discs that he had of my father's music. And one of them was a gift to Bob Wood Sr. by my father that was made on July 7th, 1941 for Bob Wood Sr.'s birthday. And this disc opens with Cy and Richard Kollmar, the producer and actor and friend of my father's, composer with my father's, singing Happy Birthday to Bob Wood Sr. But then my father says, Dick Kollmar's here, we're cutting discs in the studio, and he's consented to sing a song of mine, Who Am I? We didn't have this song. It was something that we had only as lyrics that he had typewritten up on a little scrap of paper. You'll find it in the program. And Dick Kollmar proceeds to sing it to Cy's playing. I later realized that it was the precursor. My father's music and words were its own song to what was later, a month later, published, or unpublished, but filed as a copyright. Mark Eden Horowitz gave us a copy, called Close Your Eyes. But we have a recording of Cy playing Close Your Eyes, or the music to Close Your Eyes, which is the same music as Who Am I? And Marissa will now give us both.
Who am I to dare to dream a dream of love about the two of us? It can't be true for you and you, and who am I? Who am I to dare suppose that dreams of heaven can come true of us? It can't be real, you're so ideal, and who am I? My every dream has only one theme, an ode to your loveliness, a longing for your caress, but how can it be for? Who am I to dare aspire to love that happens to so few of us? It can't be true for you, are you? And who am I? As lengthening shadows start to creep, and will the drowsy world to rest, my prayers are for you before I sleep, so slumber will fold you to her breast. Close your eyes and sail away, your ship of dreams can bring you here to me. The early lights will end our night, so close your eyes. The murmuring breeze, the whispering trees are part of your lullaby. The south wind will softly sigh and tell you I'm lonely. Close your eyes, forget the world. Remember only that you're dear to me. With early dawn, our dreams are gone. So close your eyes. Thank you.
Beautiful, Marissa, beautiful. And I need to mention that the lyrics to the second song you heard, or the same song but different lyrics, were Richard Kollmar's, not my father's. So it gives you a sense of what creativity could grow from one piece of music. The next piece that Marissa is going to sing is another Richard Rodgers piece. Of course, the duo piano performance before was of Lover. My father and Richard Rodgers' friendship was deep and went back to early in my father's career when he opened the Algonquin Supper Club in 1939 with Greta Keller, a wonderful Viennese vocalist of that era. It later became known as the beloved Oak Room, which is sorely missed. But at the time, it was a novelty for the Algonquin Hotel, and Frank Case, the owner, only opened it under duress from demands from his manager and Greta, and it turned out to be an incredible success. And the daughter of Frank Case, Maggie Case Harriman, sent a disc of my father's, probably higher and higher, but a Richard Rodgers, Liberty Music Shop 78 to Rodgers. She was a journalist for the New Yorker at that time and had interviewed Rodgers and Lorenz Hart. And Rodgers listened to this disc and wrote the most delightful fan letter that you'll find on the back of the program, opening it up with, "Who are these Cy and Walter fellows? Because you can't tell me one man's playing all that piano." So the friendship continued through their lives, or through to my father's death in 1968. And one of my father's most significant and beautiful albums is called Rodgers Revisited and has Cy and Dick Rodgers on the cover, something my mother told me Rodgers fiercely resisted having his photo taken and used commercially, but he was happy to do so out of his friendship of my father and his respect for his musicianship. And we have, from that album, my father's recording of I Have Dreamed, which Marissa will now be singing too.
I have dreamed that your arms are lovely. I have dreamed what a joy you'll be. I have dreamed every word you'll whisper when you're close, close to me. How you look in the glow of evening. I have dreamed and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've loved you so that by now I think I know what it's like to be loved by you. I will love being loved by you. How you look in the glow of evening. I and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've loved you so that by now I think I know what it's like to be loved by you. I will love being loved by you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marissa. That was magical.